Greetings, Earthlings. It is I, Happy Constructor, with the gift of a YouTube video. Not only that, but it is a themed YouTube video. Can you guess the theme? It's the 4th of July, aka America's birthday, aka Independence Day. And to celebrate, I've made a quick history lesson. It all started in 1754, the start of the French and Indian War. By this time, there were the 13 original colonies. The French and Indian War was between the French and, no, not the Indians, the British. I'm looking from side to side because I have, the script over here and this, whatever. Both sides had Indian allies, Indian being the common way of saying Native Americans and not people from India. Because of the whole Columbus thing, different story. So this was before America was a country, so the colonies were still British. The French were west of the colonies, which were on the eastern coast of America. The colonies on the eastern coast of America, not the French. Grammar. The colonies wanted to spread west into the Ohio Territory. This caused a war for land. In the end, we, the British at the time, won. How did we win? Well, William Pitt spent a ton of cash on war stuff. Because of Billy P., Britain was in debt. Lots of downright deadly, dental, dexterous, dangerous, deep, dark debt. Except it wasn't dental or dexterous or dark. I just wanted the alliteration. So how was Britain going to pay off this debt? Taxes, of course. They decided to tax the colonies a lot. They were taxed for tea, for sugar, for imported things, and for paper, including things like playing cards. This angle just makes me... There, that's better. And more. They were taxed for a lot of things. So, where was I? There. As you might imagine, the colonists were not happy. They weren't only mad because they were being taxed. They were mad because, page flip, they were being taxed without being represented in Parliament. Bum, 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 bum. Don't tax us without letting us be represented, they said. No taxation without representation, they said. Sound familiar? So now, America is losing cash unfairly. They were getting sick of the king. I believe it was either a George or a James, the king. 1 second. Google says it's George. George the Third, to be exact. Anyways, they wanted independence. So some founding fathers made a little thing called the Declaration of Independence. The first draft was by Thomas Jefferson, or Tommy Jeff, if you want to shorten it. The Declaration turned America into a separate country, giving the people the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Congress adopted the document on July 4th, 1776. That is why we celebrate today as Independence Day. It wouldn't be signed for another month, however. Also, the Americans had to go through the Revolutionary War before it was completely official, but that could be a story for another day. Until then, happy 4th of July!